everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
I'm Cameron Word.
We're so happy to have you.
Mm-hmm.
And always very nice to have our listeners support our show.
Oh, yeah. So much support.
Yeah, in fact, I was told that on Audio Ohakdang, because we always say, don't forget about Audio Ohakdang. Yeah, that we are like number 2. 다시 듣기.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of many shows.
That's right.
That's
pretty amazing.
That's an accomplishment.
Because we always maintain the 3rd place. There's Easy and there's other programs, But we went 2nd, which is a big deal for us.
Well, I think that, we have great, very loyal fans.
Very.
They listen all the time. They study really hard.
Yes.
Sometimes they message us on social media.
They do.
With great questions. So it is great being in this job and knowing that there are people that really are fans of the show.
True fans.
Yeah,
sincerely.
True fans.
Okay. So we want to give you a big thank you.
Yes.
And we would love to give you a dinner. Maybe a holiday dinner.
Oh.
Okay. Let's dig in because we're going to talk about food today.
Yeah.
So what is this term dig in?
Yeah.
And when do we use it?
So dig in is a casual way of saying eat. So when you say let's dig in, it means let's eat.
Yeah.
But because there's dig involved, it feels like there's you're eating a lot and you're eating with enthusiasm and energy because it's so good. Yeah.
Right. So, in Korean we say 많이 드세요 or 많이 먹어. We wouldn't necessarily say eat a lot or in English, right?
Yeah.
We would kind of be like dig in.
Yeah.
Help yourself.
Help yourself.
Right.
Yeah, or even the French, bon appétit. You might say something like that.
Yes, bon appétit.
Bon appétit,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's another expression. If you pick on someone, what does this mean?
If you're picking on someone, you're bullying them, you're teasing them.
Yeah.
But it's very light.
Right.
Where bully is very
serious.
To pick on someone, it could be someone you like, and you can kind of pick on them.
Right.
Just kind of make them a little angry. Right?
Okay. And food coma.
Oh.
What's a food coma?
This is whenever you eat and then 15, 20 minutes after you eat, you're just so sleepy.
Yeah.
A food coma.
Yeah. It's like you're in a coma because of all the food that you ate.
Yeah.
Okay, coma. C-O-M-A. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
Happy holidays, everyone. Let's dig in before the food gets cold.
Wow, Mom. This is amazing. Everything on the table looks mouth-watering.
Thank you, Danny. Now pass Carl the mashed potatoes before he passes out from hunger.
Molly, I hope you're a better cook than you are a comedian.
Dad, why do you always pick on Aunt Molly?
It's just his way of telling her he loves her, Kara. Anyway, he'll be in a food coma in about an hour, so we won't have to worry about him.
Here we go. So, Mom says, happy holidays, everyone. Let's dig in before the food gets cold. Okay. Let's dig in before the food gets cold.
Yeah.
This is a good sentence and something that maybe a host or the mom would say.
Yes. And, we're using dig in. It is not a formal expression.
Yeah.
It's not rude, but it is casual. It is light. So the dig is literally like pada. So 파 먹어, 퍼 먹어. That's what but it does not sound harsh.
Right.
In English, it just sounds very casual.
Okay.
So a mom could say it to the family. Even a boss could say it to the employees. But, if there's a very important client,
right,
I might not say, please dig in.
Yeah. What would you say, Cameron?
I would say, oh, help yourself.
Help yourself. Enjoy your meal.
Yeah, enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Or I hope you like it.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the steak. Right. So you wouldn't say dig in. It is informal.
You might say it if it's a casual relationship you have with your client.
Yes.
But if it's I would not say dig in to the Queen of England. Well, the King of England now.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Or the president even.
That's right.
I would not say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Danny says, wow, Mom, this is amazing. Everything on the table looks mouth-watering. When it comes to your mother's cooking, nothing beats your mother's cooking.
My mom's not a good cook.
Oh, she's not?
I cook better than my mom. She does some things my mom makes great desserts.
Oh.
The best desserts.
Oh, she's bakes.
She bakes and she does that puddings and stuff. She's really good at all that type of stuff.
Oh.
But real food?
Yeah.
Much better.
You're much better, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you're a good cook.
I'm good.
And your mom was a good cook.
My mom was a formidable cook. She was a very good cook. Yeah. So when you say that the food or this table, everything on the table looks mouth-watering, it's one word.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
It means that the food looks or smells so good that it produces water or spit in your mouth.
Yeah.
You know how some dogs, like a bulldog, when they start to smell food?
Yeah.
Or my sister had a Labrador Retriever.
Right.
And every time he smelled his food or he smelled like steak, his mouth would just start watering and it would just drop from his mouth onto the floor.
Right.
It smelled so good to him.
Oh, yeah.
Because the smell was so mouth-watering.
That's right. And that's what my dog does. When I'm in the kitchen and he knows I'm about to give him a piece of meat and he waits. But while he's waiting, it's chim.
Yeah.
Mouth-watering.
Cute.
I know. So what does Mom say?
Thank you, Danny. Now pass Carl the mashed potatoes before he passes out from hunger.
Okay. So usually we, kind of Americans or Westerners when they dine, they usually say pass.
Yes.
Can you please pass the salt, the salad, right? And it goes around the table.
Yes.
If you pass out from hunger, what does this mean?
It means you're so hungry that you...
쓰러져.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not real, but it just means I'm very hungry.
Very hungry. And Carl says, Molly, I hope you're a better cook than you are a comedian.
Yeah, here it's comedian.
Comedian.
So it's a female female comedian. So the spelling is a little different. COMEDIENNE. So this isn't used so much anymore.
Yeah. It used to be.
Right. So how we have actor, actress.
Right.
We have comedian, comedienne.
Comedian.
But I would say most of the time now we just say comedian for both man and woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you read the sentence, Carl is being kind of mean.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah.
So it's you're not a good comedian. That's what he's saying.
You're not funny.
You're not funny.
Yeah.
And then Carl says what?
Dad, why do you always pick on Aunt Molly?
Okay. So Molly is Carl's sister.
Yeah.
Okay. If Dad picks on Aunt Molly, his sister, what does this mean? Pick on.
He's kind of saying bad things about her. It's kind of like 구박하다 or 괴롭히다 in Korean.
Yeah.
But it's very light. Sometimes it's mean, but sometimes... So Simba, my dog, he's so cute.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to pick on him.
You want to pick on him?
I just want to do things that he doesn't like because it's so cute to see him. No, stop.
Right.
Sometimes it can have that. Obviously, picking on someone, they maybe don't actually enjoy it.
Well, it's not nice, but it's fun.
Yeah, sometimes it comes from comes from love.
Right.
Sometimes. Yeah.
And so context is very important.
Yes.
So the brother likes to pick on his sister because he loves her. And Susie says, it's just his way of telling her he loves her, Kara.
Yeah.
Anyway, he'll be in a food coma in about an hour, so we won't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
So Susie is explaining to Kara, it's just his way of doing something. This is our power pattern.
Yeah, so it's just his way of, or it's just her way of, is saying, this is their method. This is how they show something. And in this case, they're saying, this is how he shows love.
Yes.
You know, sometimes husband and wife or whatever, they pick on each other.
Yeah.
They say something a little bad.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to be playful and have a little game with it.
Right, that's right.
Right.
To have fun. Okay. And he'll be in a food coma soon.
Yes.
So if the dad is in a food coma, what's going to happen?
So this food coma is 식곤증, and it's whenever you eat and then you're just... A coma is when you're in sleep for a very long time.
Right.
Like medically, you're in the hospital because you cannot wake up for years.
Right.
That's a coma.
Right. But we often get food comas after we've had a lot to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Happy holidays, everyone. Let's dig in before the food gets cold.
Wow, Mom, this is amazing. Everything on the table looks mouth-watering.
Thank you, Danny. Now pass Carl the mashed potatoes before he passes out from hunger.
Molly, I hope you're a better cook than you are a comedian.
Dad, why do you always pick on Aunt Molly?
It's just his way of telling her he loves her, Kara. Anyway, he'll be in a food coma in about an hour, so we won't have to worry about him.
Please join us on pages 130 and 31. It's time for Power Note. Dig in means, hey, come on, let's start eating. Enjoy. Help yourself. Should we wait for Dad or can we start eating?
Dig in. Your dad won't be home for another half hour.
Yeah. So in this context, it's kind of like, let's start eating.
Yeah.
Okay? I hope you enjoyed the food I made. Let's dig in. So usually the person who makes the food kind of is the person who tells everyone you can start eating.
Yeah.
Or go ahead, have some food.
Right. So this dig in, is talking about food, but there is another meaning of this dig in, which means to not give up your position. To dig in and not accept anything else.
Oh, wow.
So let's say you're fighting and this is not related. So the one we're learning here is about eating. But if you encounter this in another place, it could be two people were fighting and they dug in and would not accept defeat.
Wow.
They just continued to fight.
Wow. It's almost like they were going deeper into the fight.
Yeah, they're going deeper. It's like in war, when you dig a hole.
The trenches.
To like, we're going to be in this war. We're going to be in this battle.
That's right.
For a long time. So it's not related in meaning, but it is the same words being used.
Got it. Okay, so let's dig in. Now, if you pick on someone, like we said, now in a serious context, like if a certain boy picks on another boy, that's not nice.
Yeah.
Because that's more of like teasing and bullying, right? But in our dialogue context, it was more in a loving way.
Yes.
Okay? So, hey, look, there's that skinny kid with the weird clothes.
Don't pick on Mickey. He never did anything to you. Yeah.
So, picking on another student at school is actually definitely not a good thing.
Yeah. Although I will say, sometimes whenever like a boy and a girl, maybe one person likes the other.
Yeah.
And so one will pick on the other one.
Because
Just a
they
little
like
bit
her.
because they like her
Yeah,
or
like
she
him.
likes him.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of like, he's always bothers me. He's pulling my hair. It's because he wants your attention. Yeah, he's picking on you because he likes you. Okay. Leave her alone. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Now, this is actually a full sentence.
Oh, yeah,
that
we
you should
say this a lot.
Yes. Pick on somebody your own size. What does this mean?
This means don't go after, don't kind of fight or pick on people that are smaller than you.
Yeah, or weaker than you.
Pick on someone that is your proper size.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, pick on someone your own size.
So it's kind of like a high school student picking on a junior high school kid. You know, it's not fair.
Yeah.
Their ages there's like a 3-year difference.
Yes.
You need to pick on someone your own size.
Right.
Right. Okay. So pick on someone can go either way.
Right.
So pick on someone can be like, oh, I like to pick on him sometimes because it's so cute.
Right.
Or it could be like really bully or harass.
Right. So pick on and tease can be kind of because you like them and you're picking on them or teasing them, but can be negative. Bully and harass are always negative.
Always.
Always very negative.
Okay. A food coma is basically feeling really sleepy because you ate too much.
Yeah.
Charlie, are you okay? You haven't moved in an hour.
I'm in a food coma after that amazing dinner.
Right.
Oh.
You know, it's kind of like when you go to Chuseok dinners or like meals with your family.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I've never had a Chuseok dinner.
dinner.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner.
Right, Christmas dinner. You have like dessert. You have the chicken or the turkey and stuffing.
You just keep eating and eating.
You just keep eating and eating.
And you're so sleepy.
And you get so sleepy. That's a food coma. Okay. That meal was so good. I'm going to be in a food coma for a week.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Such a big meal. You know, they also have the term a food baby.
Food baby. Okay,
It's
what is that?
It's when your stomach gets so big because you've eaten so much food. It looks like you have a baby inside of you now.
Yeah.
Like you got pregnant from the food.
That's so funny. But isn't it wonderful? I mean, food coma, I know it's not pleasant, but it does feel so nice to just feel sleepy and be on a warm sofa.
Yeah.
And then you're like dozing off.
Food coma is good on a holiday.
Yeah.
It's terrible on like Tuesday at
After
2
lunch.
at the office.
Yeah.
That's whenever it doesn't feel so good.
Okay. Power pattern. It's just his way. Which is?
It's his method. It's how he shows something.
Okay. It's just his way of showing that he's afraid.
It's just his way of saying he's sorry. He doesn't say I'm sorry. He buys gifts.
Ah, yeah.
That's his way of showing he's sorry.
Yeah. It's so true. People cannot say they're sorry, but their actions say that they're sorry. All right. Mouth watering is when something smells and looks really good. Literally, you begin to have saliva.
Yeah.
Okay? In your mouth. There's a definition on page 132. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsor.
한국토익위원회에서 취업가